looks like they're transforming this street, so it's kind of interesting. I'll give you I have done it before, so if you go all the way to the end, you'll see some of the past versions of this. And I don't know what they're doing. It looks like they're going to expand it, and maybe, I don't know. But we're just going to walk all the way down that way and just highlight the whole street. We're kind of in this Taipa village area, and they're also doing some stuff over there as well. That used to be more like a storage place with a bunch of city stuff. And this looks like it's changing as well. Let's go down this way. Okay, Macau 2022. Filming the city street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha, Chiquinha, toma cuidado da movidinha. Yeah, this is interesting because I can see underneath a little bit, and I remember there used to be more stuff in there, and now they're it might be just something as simple as just putting a bunch of pipes and things like that in here like that. I don't know, we'll see, because it looks like they're also putting stuff up like that all the way down. This is a school right here. You can see all those musical bars up there, which is kind of interesting and kind of cool. Yeah, and actually that school is really, yeah, the kids can play in that area, but it's like a giant wall right there. It's kind of dark feeling. That Taipa proper, Taipa Central. It looks like they're drilling, making some big holes in here. So, okay, so we're gonna keep on walking down. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is. There's another street here. This is a parking garage to the left here. There's another street here that has like always had some restaurants that look kind of interesting. Oh, there's a window right there. Somebody's in it. They kind of have a view of this road. Yeah, at the end, I'll attach it and you can see the other forms of it. I also trying to capture stuff of the COVID era. So this is the school right there. It's in Portuguese and Chinese. We have to scan those things for almost everything you can imagine. So I think what I'm gonna do, this is another one of those little shack stuff. Yeah, it's actually all this stuff will probably be gone in the future because those are all tall buildings over there, and they're changing that park over there, and they're also making a there's a firecrackers factory historically that they're gonna make into a tourist attraction, so they're restoring that back to functionality because nothing of it was really working for a couple decades. This is our street right there. Let's kind of walk down. So this goes in the Taipa village. We're gonna walk around there in a minute. Then you also have part of the school right there, which is quite dark. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting because you also have these things that look like they're quite temporary. That whole little thing. I'd imagine all that stuff will change in the future. Slow cook, slow life. These windows up there. And then in the middle of it, you kind of got some cool stuff like this yellow one. This is La Dolce Vita. So I'm gonna check out that map in a minute. You got some really nice stuff up there. I'm kind of tempted to walk up there. Then you got this kind of old stuff right here. So yeah, I don't know. There's some nice bamboo trees right there. A bunch of stuff that fell on that roof, tin roofs. This looks pretty old. Oh, it's like old school books and things like that. Storage refrigerator. Huh. Completely open to the elements. La Dolce Vita. I think this is like an antique shop. Yeah, actually this is interesting because Macau has a connection with the Portuguese speaking world. So this looks like something maybe from Mozambique or Angola. An old phone from probably Portugal. Thailand references. And we got an old map as well. 1594. and it's written in Portuguese language. I think that's Portuguese, or is it Latin? Might be Latin. I don't know if you can see with the glare. You can also see some other stuff up there. So yeah, La Dolce Vita. Trip down memory lane, it says. Old Macau. Got some old money in there. Mao. Kinds of cool stuff. So if you're interested in this one, come on down. Check it out. That is a pretty cool looking place though. A lot of history in that one. So anyways, we started down there, and then what we're gonna do is just go up a little bit, and I think what I want to do is we're gonna add another one on this one too. So we got this kind of street right here, you got some artwork right there. And then you got the Galaxy Casino all the way up that way. So that's our target street right there. Apartments up there. Bus coming down this one-way street. What we're gonna do is go up Calçada do Portel, and then this kind of comes up to this really beautiful artwork. So we're gonna include those two together. And this is why I was, you know, there's a lot of changes right there. So they're ripping up that road, but they also ripped up the road that I was just on, that one-way street. And that was to put a bunch of piping down below. So it could be as simple as that on the other road, but I just don't know. And I remember when I first got here 9 years ago, this was all like not so beautiful like this. Yeah, I wonder what the fate of that is right there. It's kind of broken down. But in the past it was all kind of like these drab colors. Like this, or maybe this is actually painted, but there's like more drab than this. And they painted all these. And these three are all together. And then you can see up there, there's like a coffee shop, but they're all connected. So that rooftop is this shared rooftop for all three. And then this is also part of it too. So I think you can go up there, up to there, and up to there. And then you got a little bit of a hello Macau. Somebody always illegally parks here. Probably somebody who manages one of these or runs one of these. Then you got this beautiful one here too. And all this stuff here is all new. Wasn't there before. Oh, I just saw a foreigner in there. Vintage. So we're gonna head back down. And that'll give you a little context. There's some other rooftop places. So we're gonna head down this way. And let's just see. What if they got... So this is a little park right in there. And then this is all this Taipa village area right there. We just went up that way up there. And we're gonna go back down this way. So we crossed that street right there. This one has a big giant dragon right there. And we just walk down a little bit. And this goes into this Taipa village. And there's all kinds of cool stuff in here, of course. The lighting is just about right. And just to give a little bit of context to everything, we're gonna come back down this way. All the tourists, like more tourism, there's like suitcases. So I think they're letting in tourism again. Just for like documenting sake. It's 2022 COVID era, so there's only mainland Chinese tourists are allowed, nobody else. Foreigner tourists are not allowed to come in, and that's been the case for 2.5 years. So if you see a foreigner, they either have residency or they live here. Then we're gonna come back down this way. We'll come back to the target street and then we'll conclude. But you kind of get a taste now for this particular street, and also you get a taste for why it's kind of interesting that they're doing something there, because I don't know the future, right? So yeah, this looks like it's all right because you can see how everything else is pretty cool, like changing. So what I'm going to do next is we're just going to walk straight ahead. You can see the old building there, all that mold up there. And we're going to walk straight into a plaza, and then we'll probably end the video. And I think this probably is just something as simple as just putting some piping down below, but if they were doing something more, it'd be quite interesting. But yeah, this is our target street anyways. And then we're just gonna walk all the way down, and that's all a parking garage, that whole thing right there. The buses can go through there as well. And we're gonna go this way into a plaza square. There we go. And that'll be kind of the end of this video. There's a policeman straight ahead. And this is called like Bomberos. Bomberos is like fire station, something like that. Beautiful tree. This is kind of the tourist area. So you can see that this right here is parallel, and that's always kind of like nothing really there. So that all that stuff has a lot of potential to change. Beautiful. The lighting right now is just about perfect. So that's kind of the main tourist street right there. So yeah, you can see where that other one has a lot of potential to do something quite interesting. And we're just gonna come over here, Lagos de Bomberos, like fire station square, something like that. Got this Nike shop. That was our focus street over there, and that's kind of a dead end, so usually people don't really go in that direction at all. But over here you have a lot of liveliness everywhere. Goes up to Taipa Central, all these tall buildings everywhere, all the apartments and things like that. So that's kind of the, that'll probably keep moving this way, but that'll stay that tourist area. But that's like a big dead zone over there, and where that firecracker museum would be. Nonetheless, I think we're gonna end it there. We'll go a little bit further. Yeah, this is a whole other street, but we can kind of connect them all. Show you how they all go together. And then here's a Dumbo restaurant right there. So I'm going to be ending this one. The lighting's about perfect right now. This is like a social housing, I believe. And we'll end it right there. So our target street was way down that way, and that'll be the end of it near Taipa Village. Okay, Macau 2022, filming the city street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha, chiquinha.